Here are 15 astonishing facts about China, a country renowned for its uniqueness and incredible diversity, making it one of the most fascinating nations in all of Asia. This documentary aims to unveil the many layers of this extraordinary land, revealing its remarkable features and cultural richness. Starting with the 15th fact, China stands as a colossal giant within the Asian continent. Covering an expansive area of nearly 9,600,000 square kilometers, it ranks as the third largest country in the entire world. Nestled in the very heart of East Asia, this vast and diverse territory shares borders with 14 different countries, stretching from the icy expanses of Russia and the rugged terrains of India to the more temperate zones of North Korea and Vietnam. In terms of the number of neighboring nations, only Russia surpasses China, which makes its geographical position extremely strategic and influential. This central location has historically elevated China to a vital hub for international trade, diplomacy, and cultural exchange, playing a crucial role in shaping regional and global affairs. One of the most intriguing aspects of China's geography is its division into 5 separate time zones, yet the entire country operates on a single standard time, Beijing time, which is UTC plus 8 hours. This means that in the western regions, such as Xinjiang, the sun can rise well after 10 o'clock in the morning, while in eastern cities like Shanghai, residents are already finishing their lunch and going about their daily routines. Such a stark contrast within one country creates a fascinating paradox, highlighting how administrative decisions can influence daily life and perceptions of time and space. China's natural landscape is nothing short of a traveler's paradise, offering an astonishing variety of terrains and climates. To the east, sprawling fertile plains provide the perfect conditions for agriculture, supporting dense populations and vibrant cities. Moving westward, the terrain becomes more rugged and arid, dominated by the expansive Tibetan Plateau, which is home to Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth, reaching an astonishing 8,848 meters above sea level. To the north, the vast and formidable Gobi Desert stretches out, a majestic yet harsh environment that has challenged explorers for centuries. Meanwhile, in the southern regions, lush tropical mountains flourish, teeming with rare and exotic plants and animals that thrive in the humid, warm climate. From snow-capped peaks to sun-drenched lowlands, China's natural scenery is as varied as its ancient culture, offering a landscape that seems almost otherworldly. This extraordinary geographical diversity makes the country feel like a scene from a science fiction film, where each region offers a different climate and environment. China encompasses nearly all existing climatic zones: the cool, monsoon-influenced weather of Beijing, the humid tropics of Hainan Island, the stark deserts of Xinjiang, and the eternal snow of Tibet. Imagine the possibility of skiing in the morning and swimming in the sea in the afternoon, all within the borders of this vast land. Such a feat is entirely feasible here, thanks to the country's incredible climatic variety. China's demographic landscape is equally impressive. By the year 2025, it is projected that more than 1,400,000,000 people will call China home, roughly 1 out of every 5 people on the planet. The vast majority of this population, approximately 90%, belongs to the Han Chinese ethnic group, which forms the cultural core of the nation. Nonetheless, China is also a mosaic of ethnic diversity, officially recognizing around 55 minority groups, including Tibetans, Uyghurs, Mongols, and Yuan. This rich tapestry of cultures and traditions transforms China from merely a nation into a true cultural microcosm, where dozens of distinct customs, languages, and beliefs coexist and flourish side by side. The official language of China is Putonghua, also known as Standard Mandarin, which serves as a unifying tongue across the country. However, beyond this common language, there exists a multitude of more than 300 dialects and local languages spoken throughout China. From Cantonese in the south to Hokkien in the southeastern regions and Shanghainese in the east, the linguistic diversity is extraordinary. Many of these dialects are so different that even native Chinese speakers sometimes find it necessary to switch to Putonghua in order to communicate effectively. In China, this rich diversity is not only visible in its landscapes and peoples but also audible in the many voices and languages that echo throughout the country, creating a vibrant, living tapestry of sound and speech. Moving on to the 14th fact, the beauty of Chinese women has long been celebrated as the epitome of Asian femininity. Throughout history, Chinese women have been renowned for their elegance, grace, and refinement, embodying the traditional ideals of East Asian beauty. They often feature fair, smooth skin and delicate, refined facial features, eyes that sparkle with intelligence, a neat chin, and a high, graceful nose bridge. Such attributes contribute to an overall image of gentle yet captivating attractiveness, embodying a timeless sense of charm and sophistication. Yet, the true allure of Chinese women extends beyond their physical appearance. While maintaining the core values rooted in Eastern tradition, such as deep respect for parents, politeness, and unwavering devotion to family, modern Chinese women have evolved in remarkable ways. Today's women in China are confident, self-assured individuals who take pride in their independence, both financially and personally. They are ambitious, eager to forge successful careers, and actively participate in shaping their own futures. According to a comprehensive report published in 2023 by the Harun Research Institute, an impressive 63% of all self-made women billionaires worldwide hail from China. This figure surpasses the combined total of such women in the United States and Europe, highlighting the extraordinary progress and influence of Chinese women on the global stage. In contemporary China, it is no longer unusual to see women occupying prominent roles as CEOs, founders of innovative companies, and leading scientists across various disciplines. Their presence in these positions has become a symbol of a new generation that is redefining traditional gender roles and challenging stereotypes. These women are not only achievers in their professional lives but also embody a spirit of resilience and determination that inspires many others. When it comes to matters of love and personal relationships, Chinese women tend to be more reserved and cautious. They do not rush into expressing their feelings openly or impulsively. Instead, they prefer to build trust gradually, carefully choosing their partners based on mutual understanding and emotional connection. Their way of showing affection often manifests in thoughtful, small gestures that demonstrate genuine care and consideration. Additionally, they are adept at setting personal boundaries when necessary, maintaining a balance between closeness and independence in their relationships. If you're wondering whether dating and marrying a Chinese woman might present difficulties, there's good news. Today, many educated and successful Chinese women actively seek foreign partners, often perceiving them as more open-minded and respectful compared to some local men. This openness has fostered a growing trend of East meets West romances, which are blossoming not only through dating apps but also within university campuses, international business circles, and global communities. Are you curious about how to meet Chinese women and win their hearts? If so, just leave a comment with the number 9, and we will share their secrets with you. And if you're interested in the historical contributions of China, let's explore some of their most groundbreaking inventions. Number 13. The Chinese even invented toilet paper. Yet, the most revolutionary invention to emerge from China was undoubtedly paper itself. Around the year 105 AD, during the Han Dynasty, an official named Kai Lun devised a groundbreaking method of making paper from materials such as tree bark, rags, and fishing nets. He crushed, filtered, and dried these fibers to produce a lightweight, inexpensive, and easily accessible material. This innovation radically transformed the way humans stored and transmitted information, replacing cumbersome bamboo boards and costly silk with a versatile new medium. It is astonishing to note that the technology of paper production only reached Europe in the 10th century, over 1,000 years later. Once introduced, it paved the way for numerous other innovations. During the Tang Dynasty, Taoist scholars, engaged in alchemical experiments to create an elixir of immortality from sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter, unexpectedly discovered a substance that burned with incredible force: gunpowder. Initially used for fireworks during festivals and celebrations, gunpowder's potential as a weapon soon became apparent, profoundly altering the course of history. Another remarkable Chinese invention was the compass, which marked the dawn of the maritime age. As early as the 10th century, Chinese scientists discovered that placing a magnetized spoon-shaped lodestone on a bronze plate would always point south, providing a reliable navigational tool. This invention quickly became indispensable for sailors and explorers worldwide. Imagine whether Christopher Columbus would have dared to cross the Atlantic and discover America without the aid of a compass. Perhaps the era of great geographical discoveries would have been delayed significantly without this Chinese innovation. Furthermore, China was also the birthplace of printing technology. As early as the 6th century, the Chinese developed block printing, where pages were carved onto wooden blocks and then pressed onto paper to produce multiple copies efficiently. This method of mass reproduction played a crucial role in disseminating knowledge, culture, and literature across the country and beyond, laying the foundation for the printing revolution that would eventually spread worldwide. In sum, China's rich history is filled with inventions and discoveries that have profoundly shaped human civilization. From paper and printing to gunpowder and the compass, the ingenuity of ancient Chinese innovators continues to influence the modern world in countless ways. In the 10th century, an ordinary man named Bishan revolutionized the way information could be shared and preserved by inventing a groundbreaking technology, movable type made from baked clay. Unlike the painstaking process of copying books by hand, which was still prevalent in Europe during that time, Bishan's innovation allowed for the rearrangement and reuse of these clay characters, making printing much more efficient. While Europeans were still engaged in the slow and meticulous task of hand copying texts, China was already producing thousands of printed copies every single day, significantly advancing the dissemination of knowledge and culture. Out of all these incredible inventions, which one do you find most astonishing? And in your view, which of these innovations has had the most profound impact on shaping our modern world? To share your opinion, you can simply write the number 8 in the comments. Moving forward in history to the present day, we come to the remarkable status of China as the world's largest producer of tea. Known historically as the birthplace of tea culture, China today dominates global tea production, accounting for over 40% of all tea manufactured worldwide. This impressive figure is not only a testament to the country's vast production capacity, but also reflects how deeply tea has been woven into the fabric of Chinese everyday life. From humble family meals and lively diplomatic receptions to profound religious ceremonies and philosophical traditions, tea holds a special place in Chinese society. So, what makes China the undisputed king of tea? The secret lies in its extraordinary natural environment, which provides ideal conditions for cultivating high-quality tea. The country's expansive, undulating mountain ranges, combined with the perfect humidity levels and frequent fogs, create a climate perfectly suited for tea plantations. Regions such as Fujian, Yunnan, and Zhejiang take full advantage of these natural blessings, cultivating tea at various elevations, ranging from just a few hundred meters to several thousand meters above sea level. Each altitude and region imparts a distinct flavor profile to the tea, making every variety unique. China's contribution to tea extends far beyond sheer volume. It encompasses a vast diversity of flavors, styles, and traditions. For example, Longjing green tea from Hangzhou is cherished for its delicate herbal aroma, while Wulutagan is prized for its floral orchid-like fragrance. Then there is Pu'er, a fermented tea that matures over time, much like fine wine, with its value increasing each year. Every type of Chinese tea not only offers a unique taste experience but also carries the story of its specific region, its climate, and its cultural history. Among these, some teas are shrouded in legend. For instance, the famous virgin tea, once presented as the highest gift to emperors. According to ancient folklore, only virgin girls could harvest these rare leaves, not with their hands but with their lips, to preserve their purity and delicate flavor. The leaves were carefully placed on golden trays, untouched by human hands, to maintain their sacredness. Although modern scholars cannot verify the authenticity of this story, it underscores the deep cultural symbolism of tea in China, representing purity, strength, and sacredness throughout the centuries. Shifting our focus to the digital age, we find that China has developed its own vast and independent digital universe. If you ever visit China and suddenly find yourself unable to access familiar platforms like Facebook, YouTube, or X, there's no cause for alarm. Your device isn't malfunctioning. Instead, you've entered a digital realm that operates under a different set of rules. China employs an advanced censorship system known as the Great Digital Firewall, a sophisticated network that filters and controls internet traffic within the country. Often likened to the historic Great Wall of China, but in virtual form, this system is far more than a simple filter. It acts as a comprehensive control mechanism, regulating the flow of information, safeguarding internal data, and asserting what the authorities call digital sovereignty. For foreign visitors, bypassing these restrictions typically involves using virtual private networks, VPNs, but inside China, most citizens rely entirely on local digital giants like WeChat, a super app that serves multiple functions. People use WeChat not just for messaging, but also for socializing, shopping, scheduling medical appointments, paying bills, and even managing their taxes. This all-encompassing digital environment demonstrates how China has created a self-contained online universe, operating independently of the global internet infrastructure that many other countries depend on, yet seamlessly integrated into daily life for millions of its citizens. Everything you need to know is conveniently gathered in one place. In the local humor, there's a common joke that goes, "Losing your wallet isn't a big deal, but losing WEC is like losing your entire life." This playful remark highlights how integral this platform has become to daily life, serving as a hub for a variety of activities and communications. For open and direct conversations, people turn to platforms like WBO, Gib-Re-X, and Instagram, where celebrities, popular bloggers, and government officials actively maintain their pages, engaging with the public and sharing updates in real time. Instead of relying solely on Google for searches, many now use a search engine called Baidu, which offers a comprehensive suite of services beyond simple search functions. This includes detailed maps, cloud storage solutions, artificial intelligence tools, and even pioneering self-driving car technology, all integrated into one ecosystem. Imagine a week without access to Google or Facebook. Would you be able to manage? If you think you could, leave the number 7 in the comments to accept this challenge. Now, let's move on to the 10th point, a place where ancient, modern, and futuristic architecture all coexist in a harmonious landscape. In China, it's possible to traverse multiple millennia of history within just a few subway stops. It is one of the rare regions in the world where the remnants of ancient heritage, cutting-edge engineering, and futuristic designs blend seamlessly, creating a constantly evolving architectural tableau that is both breathtaking and inspiring. Start your journey in Beijing, at the iconic Forbidden City, which stands as the largest imperial palace complex on Earth, comprising over 980 historic buildings. Remarkably, this sprawling complex was constructed without a single nail, adhering strictly to the principles of feng shui, which guided the placement and orientation of its structures. Its roofs are painted in the traditional scarlet hue, while the walls and columns showcase the exquisite craftsmanship of the Ming and Qing dynasties, symbolizing imperial authority and deep-rooted Oriental culture. Fast forward to the present day, China remains at the vanguard of architectural innovation and technological advancement. The Shanghai Tower, soaring to an extraordinary height of 632 meters, ranks third among the tallest buildings in the world. Its twisting, spiraling form, combined with eco-friendly technology, has become an international symbol of sustainable engineering and future urban development. But China's architectural ambitions extend far beyond skyscrapers. In Changjiazhe, a striking glass bridge stretches an impressive 430 meters across a deep canyon, once holding the record for the longest such structure worldwide. Elsewhere, revolutionary construction technologies are on display, with buildings being 3D printed in less than a day, an astonishing leap forward in construction speed and efficiency. The Chang'an project exemplifies China's bold vision for the future, a newly planned smart city built from scratch, utilizing artificial intelligence, green energy, and innovative urban planning. This is not merely a city under construction, it is a comprehensive project aimed at shaping the cities of tomorrow. Chinese architecture's story continues to unfold, and the most exciting chapters are still in the making, promising a future where tradition and innovation intertwine seamlessly. Moving on to the 9th point. In China, you might find yourself surprised by the astonishingly low prices for iconic brands. iPhones for as little as $10, Chanel handbags for around $20. Such deals are not uncommon in certain cities like Shenzhen and Yiwu, long recognized as global centers for counterfeit goods. The scale of this counterfeit industry is staggering. Indonesia, the Islamic Republic of Indonesia, is considered the largest market worldwide for fake products. Here, you can find everything from counterfeit clothing and watches to high-end electronics that mimic the originals with remarkable precision. Some shops specialize in producing Category A copies, which are so expertly crafted that even experts often find it difficult to tell them apart from genuine items. But this phenomenon isn't limited to goods alone. China also copies entire landmarks and iconic structures. Replicas of the Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty, the canals of Venice, the Tower Bridge, and even the Austrian village of Hallstatt have been recreated on a large scale, forming extensive European-style cities within Chinese territory. These reproductions serve both as tourist attractions and as a testament to China's extraordinary manufacturing capabilities, blurring the lines between genuine and counterfeit, tradition and imitation. Despite ongoing disputes over intellectual property rights and the legitimacy of their claims, certain locations continue to attract immense crowds of local tourists eager to experience their unique charm. These places, often steeped in tradition and history, draw visitors in large numbers, regardless of the controversies surrounding them. Meanwhile, internationally recognized brands such as Apple, Adidas, and Gucci frequently find themselves targeted by counterfeiters. These counterfeiters produce imitations that are so convincing that they often deceive even the most discerning eye. Over the years, a plethora of similar brands has emerged, each with playful or humorous names like My Phone, Adibas Dolls, or Banana. At a superficial glance, these fake products may appear identical to the genuine articles, but only upon closer inspection can one discern subtle differences, whether in material quality, logo placement, or craftsmanship. From high-end designer footwear to entire cities constructed as replicas, China has demonstrated one undeniable truth: where there is an original, there will inevitably be a copy. Sometimes, these imitations surpass the original in popularity, gaining a following of their own in the marketplace. Have you ever encountered a counterfeit product so convincing that you initially believed it was authentic? If so, type the number 6 in the comments below and share your experience. Now, moving on to a different marvel, let's explore the intriguing concept of an underground community. Number 8. The Underground Village. This is the mystery of Diadun, a settlement that has puzzled historians for over 4,000 years. If you think that modern dwellings are confined exclusively to above-ground structures, such as towering apartment buildings or sprawling suburban homes, think again. In China's Nan province, an entire village has been living beneath the surface for more than 4 millennia. Welcome to Sanmin Village, a place where the remarkable Yadong dwellings are carved directly into the earth, rendering them nearly invisible from above ground. At street level, only a few narrow pathways are visible, hinting at the hidden world beneath. But if you descend to a depth of approximately 6 to 7 meters, you are transported into what resembles a fairy tale landscape. This subterranean world is inhabited by families who cook, study, sleep, and socialize underground, creating a vibrant community beneath the surface. Each structure, known as a yaodong, is carefully built in the shape of a square, typically measuring 10 to 12 meters on each side. The main entrance is a sloping tunnel that leads into an inner courtyard, surrounded by rooms carved into the soil walls. These homes are architectural marvels, featuring sophisticated drainage systems designed to protect residents from heavy rains and flooding. Constructing a yaodong is a meticulous process, often requiring 2 to 3 years of continuous effort, yet the outcome is remarkably rewarding. Not only are these homes environmentally friendly and economical, but they are also highly energy efficient. Thanks to their subterranean location, they maintain a stable, comfortable temperature year-round, warm in winter and cool in summer, without the need for heating or air conditioning. Moreover, since these structures are built from locally sourced soil, their carbon footprint is virtually non-existent. Even after thousands of years, these clever underground dwellings continue to inspire architects and engineers worldwide, serving as testament to human ingenuity and sustainable living. Number 7. The art of training in the delicate craft of influencing another person's will. In China, there exist some truly unusual and sometimes astonishing courses aimed at mastering the art of persuasion and influence. Among these are intensive training programs designed specifically to teach women how to win the affection of married men. While this may sound like an exaggerated joke or urban legend, the reality is that such specialized courses do exist. In fact, some of these programs, which are often held in private and closed-door settings, can cost up to $4,000 in the United States alone. Participants are instructed in various approaches: how to approach their target, techniques of seduction, and methods of convincing a married man to abandon his wife and start a relationship. The instructors are typically self-proclaimed relationship experts, many of whom have personal experience as mistresses themselves. They teach psychological influence techniques, effective communication tactics, and even how to conduct secret conversations without detection. Some of these courses reportedly include real exercises designed to hone these skills in practice. Conversely, on the opposite end of this spectrum, there are professionals whose role is to help women extricate themselves from such complicated relationships. These consultants specialize in advising mistresses on how to break free, offering guidance and support to help them move on from unhealthy or manipulative attachments. In the realm of counseling and psychological guidance, professionals often dedicate their efforts to explaining the profound consequences that certain relationships can have on individuals and society at large. They illuminate the social pressures that can push people toward difficult decisions, as well as the emotional pain inflicted upon those who find themselves entangled in problematic or destructive partnerships. These expert consultations, which delve into the intricate dynamics of personal relationships, are not inexpensive. Their fees can reach up to 100,000 yuan, roughly equivalent to about 14,000 United States dollars. Such a substantial investment underscores the importance and gravity of the guidance offered, advice that often teaches one side how to dismantle a marriage, while instructing the other on how to exit with at least a semblance of dignity intact. It's a sobering reflection of the complex moral and emotional landscape surrounding modern relationships. Turning our gaze eastward, we find that in China, even the most humble among society can participate in a digital economy that is advancing at a breathtaking pace. It is now commonplace for beggars and street performers to accept donations via quick response or QR codes. This innovation signifies a radical shift from traditional cash transactions, as physically withdrawing paper money has become almost an anachronism, an act reminiscent of a bygone era. China is at the forefront of eliminating physical currency altogether, with QR codes seamlessly integrating into daily life across a vast spectrum of settings, from sprawling megacities to the most remote rural villages. In supermarkets, taxis, street food stalls, and open markets, nearly every financial exchange is conducted through scanning a code. Smaller vendors, farmers, and even those without formal employment have their own QR codes printed on cardboard or displayed on their devices, enabling instant payments and transactions with ease. For tourists visiting China, this environment can seem almost like a scene straight out of a science fiction film, both astonishing and somewhat intimidating. The technological marvels are not limited to simple QR codes. They extend further with systems like Smile to Pay, which utilize facial recognition technology. Now, in many restaurants, shopping malls, and vending machines, a customer simply needs to stand in front of a camera and smile. The system automatically detects the gesture, debits the appropriate amount from their account, and completes the transaction. In this way, there is no need for cash or even a smartphone. Just your face becomes the payment method. While such innovations offer unparalleled convenience for local residents, they pose significant challenges for foreign visitors. International bank cards are rarely accepted in these environments, and cash has all but disappeared from daily transactions. Consequently, foreigners often find themselves lost amid a maze of local apps such as WeChat Pay and Alipay, which typically require a Chinese bank account to function. Therefore, if you plan to travel to China, mastering the use of these mobile payment platforms becomes almost as essential as learning basic phrases in Chinese. Navigating this digital landscape is crucial for seamless daily interactions and financial independence during your stay. Moving on to some intriguing cultural practices, there exists a tradition in certain regions where brides are said to sleep with as many as 20 men before their wedding day. To understand this, we can trace its origins back to an ancient Tibetan custom known as the trial sleep before marriage. In some Tibetan ethnic communities, a girl's choice of a future husband was not solely based on love or mutual agreement but was influenced by a testing process rooted in experience. Prior to marriage, she would engage in intimate relationships with various men within her village, sometimes numbering up to 20. Each of these encounters served as a kind of trial, leaving behind subtle marks or indicators, like a counting system, to record her experiences. Eventually, she would select the man who appeared to her as the healthiest, most fertile, and most suitable partner based on her personal assessment. Although this practice has largely faded into history, it once served as a practical form of premarital evaluation, ensuring that the bride's choice was informed by actual experience rather than mere speculation. Another fascinating example comes from the Moso people inhabiting the southwestern regions of China. In their community, the concept of formal marriage as understood elsewhere does not exist. There are no legal obligations or traditional wedding ceremonies binding partners. Instead, women in this society lead independent lives, choosing their companions freely without official recognition. Men come to visit them at night, often under the cover of darkness, and then leave in the morning. Such unions are classified as casual marriages, and children born from these relationships inherit the mother's surname and are raised within her family environment. The men involved are considered, in effect, overnight guests rather than official spouses. This form of relationship has persisted for centuries and is viewed by the community not as an immoral deviation, but as a natural, accepted way of life. It reflects a cultural understanding of partnership that emphasizes personal freedom and social harmony rather than legal contracts. In a different region, specifically within Yunnan province, the Bai people celebrate an unusual festival known as Crow Sunling. This event, rich in tradition and cultural significance, highlights the diverse and often surprising ways in which communities express on 3 specific days each year. Married individuals are granted a unique and somewhat unconventional opportunity. They are officially permitted to meet with their former lovers. Sometimes, these reunions extend beyond mere meetings, allowing for the possibility of spending the night together. However, it is essential to understand that the true significance of this tradition does not revolve around betrayal or infidelity. Instead, it embodies a deeper cultural meaning, a respectful acknowledgement of past love, a gentle release of lingering feelings, and an act of silent protest against marriages that were perhaps once imposed or arranged under societal or familial pressure. These days serve as a kind of emotional cleansing, a way for individuals to honor their past relationships without shame, and to move forward with clarity and dignity. Moving from personal rituals to the grandeur of history and culture, China presents an astonishing blend of the ancient and the modern. The country continually amazes visitors not only through its awe-inspiring contemporary architecture, towering skyscrapers and innovative cityscapes, but also through regions where time seems to stand still. These areas are meticulously preserved, showcasing traditions and histories that span over 1,000 years. Among the most iconic symbols of China's resilience and ingenuity is the Great Wall, a marvel of human effort and perseverance. This colossal structure, constructed over several dynasties across centuries, extends for more than 21,000 kilometers, winding through mountains, deserts, and plains. It stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of a nation, symbolizing strength and resilience. Despite some myths, the wall is not visible to the naked eye from the moon. However, it can be discerned from low Earth orbit, a feat that continues to fascinate many. Interestingly, in certain ancient sections of the wall, builders incorporated sticky rice into the lime mortar, creating a remarkably strong and durable bonding agent, a brilliant example of ancient Chinese ingenuity. Further enriching China's cultural tapestry is the Potala Palace in Tibet, often celebrated as the spiritual jewel of the Himalayas. This majestic fortress once served as the residence and ceremonial center for the Dalai Lamas. Perched at an elevation of about 3,700 meters above sea level, the palace is an architectural masterpiece, containing over 1,000 rooms, each carefully designed with spiritual symbolism and exquisite craftsmanship. It stands as both a religious icon and a testament to Tibetan architectural brilliance, set against the breathtaking backdrop of the rugged mountains, inspiring awe and reverence among visitors and pilgrims alike. Another timeless and captivating destination is the old town of Lijiang, often called the Venice of the East because of its intricate network of canals and charming waterways. Here, visitors stroll along cobblestone streets lined with ancient wooden houses, their roofs covered in moss, evoking a romantic and nostalgic atmosphere reminiscent of bygone eras. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Lijiang preserves the distinctive architecture of the Naxi people, offering a glimpse into a culture that has thrived for centuries. It is a place where one can sit quietly, sip traditional tea, listen to ancient melodies, and feel an extraordinary sense of peace, as if stepping into a lyrical song from the past. Moving beyond these historical sites, one can immerse oneself in China's vibrant and deeply rooted festivals, which are a vital part of the country's cultural identity. If you wish to experience the true essence of Chinese traditions, participating in these celebrations is an absolute must. During these festivals, China reveals a different side, lively, hospitable, and fiercely committed to preserving customs that are thousands of years old. The most prominent of these festivities is the Lunar New Year, known as the Spring Festival, which is celebrated with unparalleled enthusiasm and grandeur. Cities are transformed into vibrant spectacles, illuminated by red lanterns that sway in the wind, while fireworks explode in the night sky, painting it with brilliant colors. Families gather for hours of dancing, feasting, and exchanging good wishes. Many visitors are often surprised to learn that the Lunar New Year celebration spans several days, sometimes extending up to a full month, during which people exchange red envelopes filled with money, participate in traditional lion and dragon dances, and host large family banquets that can even cause traffic congestion in busy areas. One of the most cherished customs during this period is the first step into a new year, the first footing. It is believed that the first person to cross the threshold of a house after midnight will bring good luck and prosperity for the coming year. This simple yet profound tradition underscores the importance of auspicious beginnings. While the Lunar New Year marks the start of a new calendar cycle, other festivals, such as the Mid-Autumn Festival, focus on themes of reunion and gratitude. Celebrated with mooncakes, lantern displays, and family gatherings, this holiday emphasizes the importance of family ties, reflection, and appreciation for the harvest and blessings of the year past. In this way, China's festivals serve as vibrant expressions of cultural continuity, resilience, and the deep-seated values that have shaped the nation for millennia. On the night of the full moon, which falls on the 15th day of the 8th lunar month, families gather together to partake in a cherished tradition that has been celebrated for centuries. During this special evening, loved ones gaze up at the luminous, glowing moon, marveling at its bright, silvery face cast across the night sky. Alongside this celestial admiration, they partake in the enjoyment of mooncakes, rich, flavorful pastries filled with sweet pastes or savory ingredients, symbolizing unity, harmony, and the hope for prosperity. It is also customary during this time to release delicate lanterns into the sky, each carrying heartfelt wishes for peace and good fortune, creating a mesmerizing spectacle of floating lights that drift upward, illuminating the darkness with soft, warm glow. These gingerbread cookies, often crafted with care and decorated beautifully, are more than just a simple sweet treat. They serve as meaningful symbols of integrity, sincerity, and the genuine hopes for happiness and well-being. The tradition of celebrating the full moon culminates with the Lantern Festival on the 15th day of the first lunar month. During this vibrant festival, streets, towns, and alleyways are transformed into a sea of shimmering red lanterns, each one hung with care and glowing invitingly in the night. These lanterns not only light up the path but also symbolize the guiding light toward a peaceful and prosperous new year. As darkness falls, people take to the streets to enjoy traditional activities, eating tangyuan, small, sweet rice balls symbolizing family unity, harmony, and completeness, solving riddles inscribed on lanterns, and marveling at the intricate displays of colorful lanterns. Many also write wishes on paper or directly onto lanterns, which they release into the sky, believing these floating hopes and dreams will carry their aspirations for a brighter future into the heavens. This collective celebration embodies the spirit of hope, renewal, and community that characterizes this cherished festival. Moving beyond traditional festivals, Chinese cuisine itself offers a fascinating journey into the country's rich cultural tapestry. Often regarded as more than just food, Chinese cuisine is a revered art form deeply rooted in a long history, philosophical principles, and regional identities. It is a culinary tradition that has evolved over thousands of years, encompassing a diverse array of flavors, techniques, and presentation styles, reflecting the unique characteristics of each region. Among its most celebrated branches are the four great schools of Chinese cuisine: Sichuan, Cantonese, Dian Sui, and Shandong. Each school boasts its own distinct taste profiles, culinary techniques, and aesthetic style, offering a wide spectrum of gastronomic experiences. Sichuan cuisine, often called the Fiery Kingdom for lovers of bold flavors, is renowned for its distinctive use of Sichuan peppercorns, which create a numbing, tingling sensation that enhances the spice. Its dishes are characterized by powerful, almost electric flavors that excite the palate and awaken the senses. Popular dishes such as Szechuan hot pot and spicy fried rice are known for their explosive taste sensations, often making even the bravest eaters sweat from the heat. It is undoubtedly one of the spiciest cuisines in the world, celebrated for its intense and complex flavor profiles. In stark contrast lies Cantonese cuisine, which emphasizes subtlety, refinement, and natural flavors. The emphasis here is on highlighting the freshness and quality of ingredients, with seasonings kept light to preserve the natural taste. A quintessential example of Cantonese culinary artistry is dim sum, an assortment of small, delicately prepared dishes such as steamed buns and shrimp dumplings known as siamai. These miniature culinary treasures are perfect for relaxed tea parties or social gatherings, where the focus is on elegance and simplicity. The dishes embody grace and balance, creating an experience of understated luxury on the palate. Dian Sui cuisine, often associated with the Yunnan region, captivates with its delicate sweetness and striking visual presentation. It is a style that emphasizes preserving natural flavors while presenting dishes with an aesthetic finesse that pleases both the eye and the taste buds. Examples include delicately cooked fish or meticulously crafted meat buns, each dish designed to evoke harmony and grace. The cuisine's focus on beauty and subtlety makes every bite a refined experience, blending taste with visual artistry. Shandong cuisine, completing the quartet, is known for its hearty, robust flavors and powerful dishes. It features a variety of seafood-based dishes, often prepared through braising or simmering methods that produce thick, nourishing broths. Think of golden brown fried buns filled with savory ingredients or steaming bowls of seafood soup that warm the body and soul. This style of cooking celebrates richness and strength, offering comfort and sustenance in every bite. Whether you prefer the fiery heat of Sichuan, the delicate elegance of Cantonese, the refined sweetness of Dian Sui, or the hearty robustness of Shandong, Chinese cuisine promises a journey that is as diverse as it is delicious. Each culinary tradition offers a unique perspective on flavor and presentation, inviting you to explore and discover new tastes that can surprise and delight your palate. If you value convenience in your daily life or simply wish to immerse yourself in the local culinary scene by sampling street food, there is some very encouraging news. In fact, enjoying a meal at an affordable cafe can cost as little as $3 to $7, offering a delightful combination of delicious flavors, genuine authenticity, and budget-friendly prices. Whether you're a foodie eager to experience authentic local dishes or just someone looking to save on food expenses, this makes dining out both enjoyable and economical. Moving around the city is also straightforward and hassle-free, thanks to the extensive and well-established public transportation networks found in large urban centers. These cities typically boast comprehensive metro systems and bus routes that make commuting simple and efficient. The cost of a monthly travel pass tends to be quite reasonable, usually falling between $15 and $20, providing residents and visitors alike with affordable mobility options to explore the city freely. When it comes to maintaining an active lifestyle and prioritizing health, there are also affordable options available. A membership to a gym usually ranges from about $30 to $50 per month. Despite the low cost, these gyms often feature modern, up-to-date equipment and professional trainers, ensuring that fitness enthusiasts have access to quality facilities without the need for expensive memberships. Overall, The monthly expenses for living in China generally fall within a broad range, from approximately $880 up to around $1,800, depending on your chosen lifestyle and the specific city you reside in. This range offers a comfortable standard of living, allowing you to enjoy the benefits of a rapidly developing country that continually surprises and delights with its growth and innovation. In essence, for this level of expenditure, you can experience a truly comfortable and enriching life in China, a country that is constantly evolving and full of surprises at every turn. Its vast territory encompasses diverse regions, cultures, and landscapes, making every journey a new adventure. Our exploration of this remarkable country has only just begun, and there is so much more to discover. Please keep in mind that the information provided here is meant for general reference, and it is always prudent to conduct your own thorough research before making any decisions related to travel, relocation, or long-term stays. I sincerely hope you enjoyed today's presentation and found the information engaging and helpful. If you did, please consider giving us your support by acknowledging our effort, and stay tuned for future updates. Your encouragement is vital for us to continue producing compelling and informative content. Remember to watch the next video that will appear on the screen. It's something I believe you will find equally interesting and worth your time. Also, don't hesitate to share in the comments which country you would like us to explore next. Your suggestions help shape our future content. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.